Excuses not to exercise. A lot of people come up with them. I haven't got enough time, I haven't got a place to exercise, I haven't got time to go to the place where you need to exercise. So if you look at the statistics from all the Western countries in the world, and it hasn't changed much since I was a full-time gym manager, and I have been a full-time gym manager in many countries around the world, 9 out of 10 people don't go to the gym, don't want to go to the gym, don't ever want to go to the gym. They might think they should, but they don't want to. So there's 1 out of 10 people that go to the gym. Here's another thing to consider though. If somebody has a gym membership, does that necessarily mean they're going to the gym? Do you know people who pay a gym membership but don't go? Has that ever happened to you? So if you want to inspire people to exercise, and because we have a fitness business college, a lot of people share with me, I want to own a gym, I want to work in a gym, I want to be a personal trainer in a gym, I want to inspire people to go to the gym. But in the 40 plus years that I've been an exercise professional and managed health clubs around the world, that statistic, that number hasn't changed. Most people don't want to go to the gym. They find them really scary. They find them intimidating. They find the equipment too hard to use. They don't like the clothes you have to wear when you go to the gym. There's a whole heap of reasons why people don't go to the gym. Now, you might want to be the person that changes that. But something to consider. Does everybody need to be healthy, to be fit, to be strong, to be mentally tough? Does exercise do that for you? So if you are the fittest and strongest you can possibly be, what happens to your central nervous system, how your brain works? What happens to your emotions, your endocrine system, how everything in your body works effectively to keep you healthy, fit and strong? What happens to your digestive system, your metabolism, your body's ability to burn up all the food that you put in it? What happens to your immune system, which is built inside strong muscles, built inside your bones? Strong muscles pull on your bones to create a strong immune system. There's every reason for people to be fit and strong. Life is better, more positive, less disease, less sickness, less injury. There's a whole heap of wow things that happen when you're really fit and you're really strong. But if people don't like to go to the gym, what are we going to do about that? Do we force them to go? Of course not. You can't force anybody to do anything. So I'm standing in my home gym and I have designed my life, because I'm a healthy, fit, strong person. I don't have time to go to the gym. I used to work in the gym, and I'll share again, I have managed health clubs literally all over the world. And I don't care if I never go to the gym again. There's 2 reasons for that. They've become very sterile places. It seems there's a lot of cameras, there's a lot of mirrors, there's a lot of people looking at themselves in the mirror, looking at themselves in the camera, or they're listening to music because they've got earbuds in and they don't talk to anybody. All the health clubs that I've ever managed, it's been a really beautiful social place to hang out with the other people that are really excited about being healthy, fit and strong. Now, if you're going to a gym like that, that's awesome. I'm glad you found one of those. But since the event of 24-hour gyms where you kind of slide yourself into the vending machine to go and do your workout, it seems that the gyms have become very cold places and much less social. I'll just plant that seed. Now, if you love to do that, please go, of course. But if you're one of the 9 out of 10 people that don't like to go to the gym, but you still want to be healthy, fit and strong, what do you need to make your body healthy, fit and strong without having to spend a lot of money on equipment or spend a lot of money on a gym membership? Or what do you need to do? And for me, it's a really simple process, and I love sharing this because I think that the whole thing's become so complicated, but the anatomy and physiology of a healthy, fit, strong body is really simple. Get puffed to get fit. Overload your muscles and bones to get strong. But your heart and lungs are blind and your muscles and bones are blind. They can't see what you're doing. They just respond to the overload. So if you get puffed, you'll get fit. And if you use every muscle, ligament, tendon, joint and bone in your body and you make it work hard, it will get stronger. So if you're fitter and stronger, you'll get all the benefits of being fit and strong. So your body will be better, your brain will be better, your life will be better. So what do you need to do to get puffed? What do you need to do to overload your muscles and bones? What do you want to do? What do you love to do to get puffed? Or a better question, if you hate exercise, what do you hate the least? So if you punch a bag, if you skip rope, if you have a treadmill, a cross trainer, a bike, doesn't matter as long as you get puffed. Now, the body works better in the upright position. So if you want a more effective exercise program, you wouldn't be sitting down, you wouldn't be kneeling down, you wouldn't be lying on the ground, because of course that's not how the human body works. So if you get puffed in the upright position, you'll get fit. But to get puffed at 100% effort so you can get really fit, you have to be strong. So how do you get strong? Again, the body works better in the upright position. So what do I need to do to use every ligament, tendon, joint, muscle, bone in my body to get really strong? And of course, that's really simple. I'm in my home gym with, and technically if I'm in a hurry, I only do one exercise. I lift something really heavy off the floor and put it back down again. Because to lift something, you have to use your upper body, you have to use your abdominals and your lower back, and of course you use your bum and your legs. So you use your whole body to lift something heavy up off the ground. So technically, if you lift something heavy, and it should be heavy from the start because you've got to overload your muscles and bones, and if you work in the phosphate system, which is the 100% energy system, and just as a quick recap, when I talk about this every day, your body's got 3 energy systems. The energy to do something has to come from one of those systems. So you've got the phosphate system, up to 10 seconds. You've got the lactate system, which is 10 seconds to about 2 to 3 minutes. And then you've got the aerobic system that we live in, anything past 2 to 3 minutes. So if you exercise in the 100% effort system, the phosphate system, the program, the exercise only takes 10 seconds. So to get strong, you've got to lift something heavy within a 10-second period. If you can lift longer than 10 seconds, obviously the weight's too light. To get puffed, it's that simple. If you go as hard as you possibly can, you will, by 10 seconds, you'll be really puffed. And I'm talking 100% effort. The challenge with the lactate system, as I always share, particularly for an exercise coach, is that produces a burning sensation in a person's muscles, and for some people it makes them feel sick. They get into it, it's what they call the green zone, because it makes you feel like you want to vomit. So if I'm getting somebody into an exercise program and they hate going to the gym, I'm definitely not going to put them into a program where they're going to feel sick or their muscles are going to burn. The really cool thing about that is it's a 10-second program in the phosphate system, 100% effort to get 100% result, which you can do inside, outside. You can run up a hill, you can run through soft sand, you can run up some stairs if you're inside, you can skip rope, you can air punch, you can do jump squats. Your muscles and bones, your heart and lungs don't know what you're doing as long as you're doing something to get puffed and something to overload your muscles and bones. So if you don't like going to the gym, don't go. If you love going to the gym, keep going, of course. But could there come a time when the gym is closed, or you can't get there, or you're on holidays and the hotel doesn't have a gym? Or wouldn't it be nice to have a fit, strong, healthy body 365 days of every year of your life, knowing that if the gym's not available, you can still be strong, you can still be fit, you can still get a great workout, and you can do it in a short period of time? Because that's the other thing that people share with me. But I love going to the gym for hours and hours. And that's awesome. Well done. Most people don't like going, you're going for hours and hours. But could there come a time when you can't go for hours and hours because you're busy, you've changed jobs, you've got a new child, you're on holidays? There's a whole heap of reasons that people use, I can't go to the gym because I haven't got time. So wouldn't it be nice if you didn't have to go to the gym? Stay fit, stay strong, stay healthy, stay mentally tough for the rest of your life with a program that is short so you don't get bored, it's safe so you don't get injured, and it's effective so you want to keep doing it because you're getting results. And my last question is, I always ask, any exercise program that you're doing, whether you go to the gym or you train at home or you climb mountains or you go rock climbing, you should be able to demand, I'm healthy, fit and strong, I've got all the energy I need, I look good in the mirror, and I love the way my body feels to touch, and I'm getting the results that I want. And if that's the answer to your exercise program, that's my little judo just come inside, because we've just got free water coming out of the sky, and she said, I think I might come inside, Mummy. Live your life to the max, live your life for your family, live your life for you, being the healthiest and fittest and strongest you can possibly be. Wouldn't that be a great idea? Live your life to the max. Woohoo!